sacred text. Great was the company of the woman who sung the song of triumph. Matter of fact, that should be in it might be in Judges 5 and 11 too. Like around Judges the 5th chapter. It might be in there too. Because there was a woman, I believe a woman sung that song in Judges chapter 5. You know? Let me see if I'm correct. I believe a woman sang that song.
Deborah.
Yeah, Deborah. But I want to see if it named. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Well, it didn't name the woman. It named the woman, but it didn't say great was the woman. But you know what? Let's go to Exodus 20 and 21. 15 plus 20 and 21.
All right, Exodus 15 and 20. Yep. And Miriam, the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her with timbrels and with dances.
So when we got delivered out of Israel, what happened? The women sang songs.
Yeah.
Then they danced, which is the custom that we kept in the ancient world, which is the custom that was kept over here on this side of the world too, when Native Americans and the rest of the tribes came here. Read on.
And
which that coincides with what we just read.
Verse 21. And Miriam answered them, sing ye to the Lord, for he hath triumphant gloriously. The horse and his rider have he thrown into the sea.
Now it says, sing unto the Lord. Well, didn't we just read that they were saying, yo, hey, hey, wah, wah? Which, you know how you watch a movie with Native Americans, you got them dancing around, yo, wah.
Yeah.
They were saying, yo,
enchantment.
They were saying, yo, hey, hey, wah. And we gonna get that, Lord willing. We gonna get that. Now, let's see what this says. This is page 174. Like I said, we jumping around. There's so much meat in this book, we can't do everything at one time. We gotta jump around. I'm gonna get page 174, and I'd like this brother to get Psalms 139, verse 1 to 3. And we almost done. And right after this, we're gonna do another show, Lord willing. Psalms 139, verse 1 to 3. Well, I'm gonna read this. Page 174. When they arrived, the leader went ahead of his company round his winter house, contrary to the course of the sun, singing the monosyllable yo for about the space of 5 seconds on a tenor key. A tenor is somebody who sings. A tenor is not somebody who sings bass. It's not a soprano. It's somebody like right in the middle. So like Usher might be a tenor or something, you know. So it said or like JoJo from Casey and Jodeci, he might be like a tenor. That I'm giving you an example of like a tenor key. So it says, yo, singing the monosyllable yo for about the space of 5 seconds on the tenor key. So they would say yo for about 5 seconds. Again, hey, hey, short. So they would say that short. Yo, hey, hey. They would say that short on a bass key. That's a low tone, like a Barry White kind of voice. That's bass.
Yeah.
Then wah wah, gutturally on the treble. Very shrill, but not so short as the bass note. So they would sing yo, yo, hey, wah, wah. They would sing them on different notes. In this manner, they repeated those sacred notes, yo, hey, hey, wah, wah, 3 times while they were finishing the circle. So as they danced around in the circle, they were saying yo, hey, hey, wah, wah. So why are they doing that? Well, maybe they was just descended from the Chinese, right? And James there goes into that so-called stuff that the people say. He said many people who say that they're descended from the Chinese. But if they descended from the Chinese, why don't they keep any of their customs?
Yeah, right.
You know? I just looked at one part that said the Chinese, but I ain't gonna read that yet. I'm gonna say that for another time. Unless I can find this other one. But yeah. I'm gonna continue. It says, in this manner they repeated those sacred notes. Yo, and I would like the brother to get this on a Zoom real quick. So nobody know we lying. So nobody think we lying. Alright, because we ain't lying. That was a slip of the tongue. Man slipped from his tongue, but not from his heart. Let's get this part quick. The highlighted part, try to get that quick. That's good. That way you don't gotta be sitting there for 5 seconds. They could just pause the video and read it. It says, in this manner they repeated those sacred notes, yo, hey, hey, wah, wah, 3 times while they were finishing the circle. A strong emblem of the eternity of him who is, was, and is to come. So they said they did that for the Most High, who is, who was, and who is to come. So the Most High is there presently. He was there before, and he's going to be there after. Let's get the book of Psalms 139, verse 1 to 3.
All right, Psalms 139, verse 1. O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me.
That's right.
Thou knowest my down sitting.
Yeah, thou knowest my down sitting. Go on.
Wait, thou knowest my down sitting and my uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off.
So the Most High knows your down sitting, and he knows your uprising, and he understands your thoughts afar off. We're gonna read down to verse 8. So the Most High knows all your different movements, because he's the one that directed your steps, and he understands your thoughts afar off. Why? Because he's putting those thoughts in your head. All right. Go on.
Thou compassest my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways.
Go on.
For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether.
So when there's not a word in your tongue, the Most High still knows it. The scriptures tell you, when I believe Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1, it says the air of jealousy heareth all things. But right there it says, there's not a word in my tongue, but thou knowest altogether. So even if you don't speak, he knows what you're going to say before you say it, because he's making you say it. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thy hand upon me.
Go on.
Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is hard, I cannot attain unto it.
That's why the scriptures tell you, when 2 Ezra 8, I believe it tells you that his throne is incomprehensible. You can't comprehend the Most High. That's why he said, this is too high and wonderful for me. This is David speaking. It's high and I cannot attain it. Go on.
Whither shall I go from thy spirit?
Whither shall I go from their spirit? So David's saying, where can I go that you won't be there? Now mind you, it said, who is, I'm going to read it again. In this manner they repeated those sacred notes, yo, hey, hey, wah, wah, 3 times while they were finishing the circle, a strong emblem of the eternity of him who is, was, and is to come. Now, don't forget, it said who is, was, and is to come. So David's saying, where can I go that I will flee from thy presence? Read that again.
Right. Verse 7. Whither shall I go from thy spirit, or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there.
Right, if I ascend up into the heaven, thou art there. Because the Most High is, was, and is to come. The Most High is what you call omnipresence, meaning he's everywhere. He's everywhere, and he's never nowhere. He's always there, and he's never nowhere. Meaning, no matter where you are, the Most High is always there. He is, he was, and is to come. And we're going to get in the other scripture that tells you, the Most High himself said in the book of Isaiah, he says, before the day was, I am he. Meaning before there was such thing as time, the Most High was already there. Continue.
Right. If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there.
Yup.
If I make my bed in hell,
meaning the grave,
behold, thou art there.
So you go into the heavens, he's there. When you go into the graves, he's there. So no matter where you are, the Most High is there. And I'm going to read this quick scripture since I already got it. Jeremiah 23 and 24. I'm going to start in verse 23. Am I a power at hand, saith the Lord, and not a power far off? Can any hide himself in secret places that I cannot see him, saith the Lord? Do not I fill heaven and the earth, saith the Lord? So what does that mean? So that right there, Psalm 139, that right there is a token of what the name of the Most High means. Isn't that a token of what his name means? That's a token right there.
Yep.
Yahweh, meaning he to be, or he is, meaning he is everything. You know what, since we got that, I wanted to get another page before that, but you know, let's just jump right to it. I'm gonna go to page, get Daniel 7 and 9, and Isaiah 43 and 13. Let's just hit this point quick.
Daniel 7 and 9.
You know what, brother? Let me read this first. This is page 400, should be 472 if I'm not mistaken. And after this, after you hit these last couple pages, we're gonna close on that, and then we're gonna, Lord willing, start up another one right after this one. This is page 472. I'm gonna go right straight to the point. You know, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna go right straight to the point. I'll let the brother to get this on Zoom, the highlighted part. It says, a little before that time, he called himself Adonio Mingo Ishotolo, the divine chief. But then, to your enlightened and reputed ancestors, what was the ancestors call him? Yohewa, which signifies he lived always and will never die. So the Most High name is he is, Yahweh is he is or he is to be. I mean, he is everything. So it says, he lived always and will never die. Daniel 7 and 9. Let's see if the scriptures coincide with that.
All right, this is Daniel 7 and